Good evening and welcome to the Royal Foundation of St. Katharine's. I'm delighted to introduce this concert to raise funds for St. Katharine's Food Bank and for a project to create a new meditation garden that will be a lovely addition to the grounds. Our music this evening is led for us on the piano by professional music director Matt Abrams, who has kindly given his time to support this project. St. Katharine's has a remarkable and venerable history over the centuries. It all started in 1147, when Queen Matilda wanted a place of prayer near the royal palace of the Tower of London. And the Queens of England have always had personal patronage over the charity throughout the centuries. Even today, the master is appointed directly by Her Majesty the Queen. A chapel was built and St. Katharine's developed over the years as a place of welcome and hospitality. At one time, over 3,000 people lived around it as a centre of trade and creativity outside the confines of the walls of the ancient city of London. The chapel and accommodation was moved to Regent's Park in 1825 so that St. Katharine docks could be built, and many lost their homes and jobs. But the voice of the East End of London was not stilled, and after a long campaign led by local churches, eventually St. Katharine started again in the East End of London on the present site in Limehouse. Here you will now find 7 conference rooms, 45 bedrooms, and a lovely chapel encircling a beautiful garden. It's a real urban oasis, a place of peace and tranquility. The foundation also runs London's only cafe in a yurt, surrounded by a community garden recently joined by a hive of honeybees. During the COVID crisis, St. Katharine's has been offering all its services to the NHS, providing care for patients coming out of hospital and mini mental health breaks for doctors and nurses. People are also now starting to book their own retreats and mini breaks to get a change of scenery in a lovely setting. But St. Katharine's has a very well-kept secret. So many of their staff are from the creative industries and work at St. Katharine's alongside their professional work as artists, singers, actors, writers and film directors. Tonight, a number of them have come together to create an evening of entertainment, songs from the shows, songs of loss and lament, and songs of joy and songs of hope. There are also some spoken word pieces written specifically to bring the St. Katharine story to life. To tell you more and to introduce the artists themselves is the master of the Royal Foundation, who I believe will also be giving us a song. Please will you welcome Roger Priest.
Thank you, David, so much for your inspirational introduction, setting the scene for this first ever live stream show from the Royal Foundation of St. Katharine. Our opening video sequence was professional contemporary dancer Ava O, one of our foundation team, exploring this beautiful space in a time of isolation. She expresses something of the complex emotions involved with solitude. But now we are not alone. And although we can't be physically together, it's amazing that through modern technology we can all still be together. So please do go onto the chat of the YouTube and say where you're watching from, introduce yourself. Maybe what are you drinking? Linda, our own foundation mixologist, sent out a delicious cocktail recipe. I wonder if any of you have tried it. We have people watching this concert from all around the world, from Guernsey, from Germany, all around the United Kingdom, including Glasgow, and even we have people watching us from New York. Isn't that fantastic? The theme for today, songs of hope and songs in difficult times. Some of us may have gone through very difficult times in recent months, or we've been supporting people who have. And these songs speak into this time. First, I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables speaks of sadness and hope. And then Matilda Horner's Too Much asks, how much pain can you feel till it gets too much? But then Sam Cooke's A Change is Gonna Come, and we're definitely ready for a change, aren't we? So let's hope for some good change. So let's raise our glasses and welcome our own foundation talented singers, Ugne, followed by Brian.
High and be forgiven. When I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted, there was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He's left the summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his strides, but he was gone and autumn came. And still I dream he'd come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed. How much pain can you feel until it gets too much? How much time does it take to heal until you've gone too far? Yes, I understand you can't feel happy every day. I've come to understand you're gonna get sad on the way. How much could I take of being down? And I get scared for the world if I think too much. 'Cause I wish in my lifetime I could do enough. Yes, I understand. You say I could try my best, but try to understand my best can't rescue the rest. Oh, I've tried my best. How much pain Can you feel until it gets too much? How much time does it take to heal until you've gone too far? Yes, I understand you can't feel happy every day. I've come to understand you're gonna get sad on the way. How much could I take of being down?
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like that river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's out there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me, don't you hang around. Been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother and I said, brother, won't you help me please? But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there were times when I thought I wouldn't last for long, but now I know that I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change has come. Oh, yes it has.
Change is going to come, and I hope good change is coming for us all. Thank you so much, Brian and Audrey, for that fabulous song. This concert is to celebrate the creative arts, and haven't we missed live music for such a while, and to enjoy beautiful music in this chapel. But we have another purpose. We're fundraising for two really exciting projects. One is for Limehouse Aid, our volunteer network. Through the last few months, a group of people have come together to support vulnerable adults, setting up a fresh food bank and delivering parcels of nutritious food to local families that have needed extra help. It's great living here in Tower Hamlets. It's a very diverse part of London. But we have some of the very highest indicators of social deprivation. There's lots of need around, and we're raising a fund of £20,000 to support new projects, partnering with other charities and the local authority. Would you like to join us in this endeavour? We're also looking to improve the facilities here and add a transformation. There's a piece of dead ground behind the chapel onto the park. Some of you will know it. And that's going to be turned into a beautiful place of peace, a meditation garden, an extra facility that visitors to St. Katharine's can enjoy. And we're raising £10,000 to fund that project. And thanks to you, even before the concert started, generous donations have been flooding in, and we have already raised £1,500 before the concert started. And I wonder if some of you would like to give generously during the concert. You just have to go onto the web link or to the website rfsk.org.uk, and there's a button there at the top menu to give. And you just click on there and you can give money through your credit cards. So let's see how much we can raise together for these projects as we enjoy this fabulous concert. Thank you for all the messages flowing through on the comments section. Keep the comments flowing. Let us know what you like, what the songs mean to you. Maybe some of them have special memories. The next two songs are guaranteed to bring a tear to your eye. First, a very special UK concert premiere of Luna, sung in Greek, composed by Apollo Retsos. It's a meditation on the beauty of the moon. And then, Someone Else's Story, from the musical Chess, one of the saddest breakup songs ever. So, get your hankies and tissues out, and welcome back to the live stream, the amazing Ugne with Luna.
long ago, in someone else's lifetime, someone with my name who looks a lot like me came to know a man and made a promise he only had to say, and that's where she would be. Lately, although her feelings run just as deep, the promise she made has grown impossible to keep, and yet I wish it wasn't so. Will he miss me if I go? In a way, it's someone else's story. I don't see myself as taking part at all. Yesterday, a girl that I was fond of finally could see the writing on the wall. Sadly, she realized she'd left him behind, and sadder than that, she knew he wouldn't even mind. And though there's nothing left to say, would he listen if I stay? All very well to say, you fool, it's now or never. I could be choosing no choices whatsoever. I could be in someone else's story, in someone else's life, and he could be in mine. I don't see a reason to be lonely. I should take my chances further down the line. And if that girl I knew should ask my advice, I wouldn't hesitate. She needn't ask me twice. Go now, I tell her that for free. Trouble is the girl is me. The story is the girl is me.
Thank you, Ugne. We're so fortunate to have you with us at the Royal Foundation. As well as her work as a professional singer, Ugne also runs a community singing group to help local people of all abilities find their voice and enjoy coming together. We're looking forward to when we can start those groups up again. And there are loads of other community projects we would love to do. And that's why your donations matter so much. I'm delighted to just heard that a donation has come through of an extra £1,000 from someone, has given an extra £1,000 towards our cause. Isn't that fantastic? So please do go online, click on the Give section on the website, and if you'd like to make your donations, we can see how much we can raise this evening. The next song is also from chess. It's a song about a Cold War Russian chess player who's made it to Grand Master level, but finds himself a pawn in someone else's game. Ugne is having a rest for this song, and it's my turn to do a turn.
Who needs a dream? Who needs ambition? Who'd be the fool in my position? Once I had dreams, now they're obsession.
discreetly, slowly at first, smiling so sweetly. I opened doors, they walked right through them, called me their friend. I hardly knew them. Now I'm where I wanna be and who I wanna be and doing always what I said I would, and yet I feel I haven't won it all. Running for my life and never looking back in case there's someone right behind to shoot me down and say I haven't won at all. When the crazy wheel slows down, where will I be? Back where I started. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Times have been good, fast entertaining. But what's the point if I'm concealing not only love, all other feelings? Now I'm where I wanna be and who I wanna be and doing always what I said I would, and yet I feel I haven't won it all. Running for my life and never looking back in case there's someone right behind to shoot me down and say he always knew I'd fall. When the crazy wheel slows down, where will I be? Back where I started. Quite a dramatic song from Chess. So good to see you all with us. I'm just looking at some of the people who've joined from around the world, to Cal and Renee, who's in Seaford, East Sussex. Stephen Dodd, he's in Guernsey. No, he's in Kent. And Jackie Goulding, you're at Bethnal Green. Hello, Jackie. And Paul and Stephen from New York. And we've got Gaynor Johnson, who's been on retreat with us. Jackie Goulding up the road in Bethnal Green. And hello, Amelia. Amelia Hart's with us. And who else? Christian Bleu. Hello, Christian. Joyce Ryder. Giacomo Derio. Blasi Rotario. Oh, it's fantastic. Alessandra Jimenez. Hello, Alessandra. Blessy Romario, Brenda Roberts from Southend. How about that, from Southend? David Heathcott, who's joining from Huddersfield. Leslie Jones, John Skur House, just round the corner in Limehouse. Hello, Leslie. Great to have you with us. And we've got Annalisa Coriarius, Ian Mitchell from Edinburgh. Hello, Ian. Claire in Oldham. Peter Abrams, also in Southport. Fantastic. You're so welcome. It's lovely to have you here. I can't read everyone's name out, but just feel included. Feel part of this. Well, it's not just singers and filmmakers and sound engineers and who are part of our work at the Royal Foundation. We also have two actors who are in the early stages of their acting careers. They prepared a couple of spoken word pieces to bring something of the ancient story of St. Katharine's to life. The foundation started off just by the Tower of London and was a home to thousands of people. A battle raged through Parliament as the city authorities campaigned to have St. Katharine's buildings destroyed to create a new docks. To bring this story to life, welcome Mac Mackenzie and Barnaby Simmons.
I remember when the bill was denied People were screaming. Our homes were saved. Can you imagine? Pure joy. But short-lived. A year later, in 1825, a bill was passed for the construction of the docks. Papers published how our homes looked dilapidated and the inhabitants not fit to live in the area. I wouldn't mind, but most of us are decent people, hard-working, grateful for our community. Near 3,000 people lived here. All of us left, homeless. I say all. A small few profited from the build, moved to Regent's Park. Even the coffins got moved to another parish. But what about us? When did capital gain replace community, eh? When did the needs of the people come second? Oh, we'll survive. We have to. But I hope they learn something from this. They were good to us once. Old Kate.
How can St. Katharine's remain in Regent's Park, estranged from its ancient home of East London? In this year of 1866, St. Katharine's is far away, well out of East London, where it was placed by royal commission to attend to the needs of the people of East London, which it now does not do. Parliament is exercised a power that it did not have to demolish this royal hospital, which by rights should be under the protection and patronage of the Queen. In the absence of the Queen, Parliament, blinded by commerce, has demolished this foundation. Blinded by this and hard-heartedly dispersed the population of St. Katharine, dooming them to homelessness, all in the name of industry. Not only this, they gave St. Katharine's a mere part of the profits from the sale of this land. I would remind you, St. Katharine's is to be a place of hospitality, a place of prayer, a place of worship. The East End, for a great long time, has enjoyed the care of St. Katharine's, which it is now denied. For St. Katharine's is a mere shadow of its former self. In far-off Regent's Park, it serves the East End of London in no way. It serves only itself, and few who really are in little need of its service. It is time to be reminded of what St. Katharine's really is, that it might be restored to what it truly is, an ancient spiritual order that is there for the hospitality of those that need it. It's time that St. Katharine's returns to the East End of London, that it might once again start a pattern of worship and prayer that may benefit the people of East London. In 1948, Queen Mary helped that come true, and St. Katharine's returned to the East End of London. On the site of a bombed-out church, once again, that pattern of hospitality, prayer, and worship was continued.
Thank you, Mac and Barnaby, for bringing something of our history to life. It is amazing. And I love, in our refectory, we've got some large history boards that show something of the story over the last 800 years or so. And what's amazing, it has the photographs of all the queens that have been patrons of St. Katharine's over the years. It's always been in the female line. Female, powerful patronage has cared for St. Katharine's over the years. Thank you for your generous donations that are coming in. And shout out to Orla and Mike from Cork in Ireland. And Juliet Campbell says, love the waistcoat. Thank you, Juliet. That's a lovely comment, thank you. And we've got further comments as well from Scotland as well, and Orla. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for the generous gifts that are coming through. You've got the link on the website. The project for the meditation garden started some time ago. Ideas have been around for a while, and the idea is to create a beautiful, restful, peaceful space using natural materials. And James Tewillis is a very gifted designer, and he's shown us these amazing designs which we're sharing with you, using stone and moss and fern to create a place of peace and tranquility. And we all know how mental health and spiritual health is blessed through meditation and prayer. It's good to have a place to go in the heart of the city with natural beauty. So please continue to support this lovely project and also our community work around Tower Hamlets. We would love to do so much more, and our normal source of income has been drastically reduced through the current crisis. So help us make a bigger difference through your generous gifts. The next two songs are songs of hope and confidence. There's a Place for Us from West Side Story, and Somewhere Over the Rainbow from, of course, The Wizard of Oz. And then after that, we'll be back to some spoken words with thoughts about prayers in this chapel throughout the centuries from Mac and Barnaby. Now, welcome Brian, followed by Ugne.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. One day I wish upon a star and wake up where behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops is where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why oh why can't I?
Many musicals have been made from the great tragedies and conflicts of history, and their songs are often a cry from the heart. This can sometimes seem like a prayer.
St.Katharine's was founded in 1147 as a place of prayer. The pews in the chapel here in Limehouse are from the original church when it was by the Tower of London. It is still a place of prayer even today. Just imagine the prayers that might have been prayed in these pews over hundreds and hundreds of years.
Lord, please be with us in this time of fear. Help us be rid of this plague. Protect my family. Protect this country and all those who are suffering.
O Lord, how can this city be so devastated by fire? Lord, have mercy. What have we done to deserve this disaster? Lord, help us to rebuild what was lost and to restore.
Lord, I come to you now in hope that you'll bring an end to this war. Yorkshire and Lancashire need not do this. I pray that too many won't perish from this, and it will come to an end quickly and peacefully.
Please, Lord, be with our men in battle. They face a great enemy, and I see no pretty end to this war. Please help us defeat Napoleon and restore peace to Europe.
O Lord, save St.Katharine's. Let not the need for trade and shipping destroy our homes and steal our jobs. We don't need another dock. Lord, save us.
Lord, I pray for my wife. She won't eat in protest. I agree with her and I love her, so I feel conflicted. But I respect and understand that is a fraction of the conflict women feel every day when faced with needless and violent discrimination. Please be with her, Lord. Comfort her. Help them win. We need a better world for women.
I come to you, Lord, to thank you that the Battle of Britain has been won, that Europe has been saved from this terrible dictator. Bless Mr. Churchill as he helps us through these terrible times.
Lord, please help the planet in this time of need. I feel we have been walking on the wrong path for too long. Money and expansion has blinded us. I know you want us to look after this planet. Please help us find a way through this problem. Our planet needs your help.
Lord, I pray for all those that suffered harmful discrimination because of the colour of their skin should not be ignored, and that will be aware of our failings. Justice is important for you, Lord, and you love us all. I pray that our world will be united in this vision and that we can live in harmony.
Lord, please deliver the world from the terrible effects of the COVID virus. For all, comfort all who mourn, heal the sick, and help us find a treatment and a vaccine. Bless all the NHS and care workers who give so much. Lord, thank you that you are always here, always listening and always open to love us. Thank you for St. Katharine's, for these precious walls, for all the people that step through our doors and experience peace. Thank you that this is a place of great serenity. Thank you that people believe in this place and that you have graced us with their support. I pray St. Katharine's continues to bless all who enter for centuries to come. In Jesus' name, Amen.
Thank you, Barnaby and Mac, for those thoughts of prayers throughout the ages. It's one of the privileges of being here, and each day we have morning prayer in this chapel, and we see the ancient pews that go back to the original medieval church, and we imagine that our prayers are somehow connected with all those prayers that have gone on throughout the centuries right to this present day. And it's lovely that even now when people come and visit, they will put their prayer requests in the chapel notice board, and we will pray those prayers, and people will email prayer requests in. So this is still very much a prayer place at the centre of the foundation. Thank you so much for the lovely comments and continued generous donations. There's about £750 come in the last few minutes, on top of the 1,000 that was already given. So based on my math, that looks like over £3,000. So that's just amazing. So thrilled with all your generous giving. And some lovely comments. Shout out to Jane, Dom and Marianne in Limehouse. They say, thank you for all you've done to support the residents and people in need in this difficult time. You've made our hearts happy and our tummies full. I think that's a shout out to the Yurt Cafe. Thank you very much, Jane, Dom and Marianne. And Karen and Scott have made contact. They're listening in from Minnesota. Karen remembers a Wesley pilgrimage here a few years ago from the States, so that's lovely. And Jane Sigarist likes the idea of a meditation garden. She's from Berkshire. And Liz Morris is enjoying the performance. Thank you, Liz. Lovely to hear from you. And Liliana as well. Anne Saville shouts her loud amen to those prayers, as well as Christian Bloor. So thank you so much for all those comments. It's just brilliant. Thank you. It's amazing, this live stream experience, so that we really feel connected to you as you watch us and interact through the amazing technology. Thank you for joining us. We've had so much fun putting this all together. I hope you've enjoyed the experience. Do let us know what you think. We'd love to do more of these. We'd love to offer live streaming for other sorts of events. We're already doing online retreats, and there's one coming up soon with Brian Draper. So you can connect with that retreat from home, as well as the retreats we're running here for people who can travel. We're also doing leadership online training and development as well. So we're up for ideas, and we'd love to know how you've experienced this concert and how we can develop the cultural arts side of the foundation as well. Well, we're coming towards the end of our show. And the final song is one of the great musical duets of musical theatre. It's from Chess again, and it's the song You and I, Stories Like Ours Can Have Happy Endings.
Knowing I want you, knowing I love you,
explain why I remain careless about you.
I've been a fool to allow dreams to become great expectations.
Oh, can I love you so much, yet make no move? I pray the days and nights in their endless weary processions soon overwhelmed my sad obsession. You and I, we've seen it all, chasing our heart's desire, but we go on pretending stories like ours have happy endings. You could not give me more than you gave me. Why should there be something in me still discontented?
I won't look back anymore, and if I do, just for a moment.
I'll soon be happy to say I knew her when, but if you hear today, I'm no longer quite so devoted to this affair. I'm misquoted. You and I, we've seen it all, chasing our heart's desire, but we go on pretending.
Stories like ours have happy endings.
So this is now our happy ending as we express our appreciation to all the performers tonight. Mac and Barnaby and Ava, Brian and Audie, Matthew Abrams, our musical director, and the amazing Ugne. And thank you also to our brilliant technical and production team, Sophia, Ellie, Brian, Tom, Juan, Robin, Alessandro, Chris, Alice, all the helpers. And of course, our introduction from David Souchet. Thank you, David. After the concert, the website's still open if you'd like to make a donation. And as you leave the concert tonight and get your taxis and trains home from your living room to your bedroom, we have a special final song for you. It's an ancient prayer of blessing, wishing God's blessing on you all and those whom you love. So this is our prayer for you tonight. The Lord bless you and keep you and be gracious to you. So from all of us at the Royal Foundation of St. Katharine to you, good night and God bless.
Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Generations and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He is with you, he is with you in the morning, in the evening, in your coming and your going, in your weeping. Shine upon you and be gracious to you.